Hello, Facebook friends. This is another day without love for this girl. And it seems that I'm breaking up with both of these men, whether they're real or fictional. Elon Musk just went on TV and said he's going to take back what he said to the Orange Man. Well, if you're going to support the Orange Man, you're not supporting me if you think you love me, because he's hurting me and countless others. I don't condone him. I can't run your life. You do what you want to do, but you can't tell me you love me if you are telling me you love me. And then as for the other man, I can't pay you $500 so your agents will approve me to be your wife. So I don't really believe you're Keanu Reeves anyway. You keep telling me you are and liking my videos, but I just don't think. Real magic doesn't work that way, like Samantha wiggling her nose and suddenly there's $500 in my hand. No, if I could do that, Keanu Reeves, I'd wiggle my nose and you'd be here now and you would be my husband. No, it's a process and real magic. Just like every day I get up and I pray for humanity to be protected from the Orange Man. So, girls already had a glass of wine at 8:30 in the morning because of all of this, but that's all it's going to be, just one glass, because I'm only allowed two, according to my doctor, when I get this kind of urge, because I have post-stress from being beaten and left for dead, and that's been since 2006. That's not ever going away. So, and it sucks. Post-stress sucks, makes my body hurt, causes tendinitis. I've had my ears checked. My hearing's fine. But when I sang, or when I thought I was talking to Elon Musk, it went away. But now it's back. But I still hear the wind. I still hear the birds singing. I still hear, but the tendinitis is there. Sounds like, I don't know, something like that. And it's annoying because I like to meditate and do magic. I have to kind of imagine it's an outdoor sound. But that's what happens when somebody beats you half to death and you're abused by people all your life, like I have been. And you live in the wrong body because people made choices for you who were bigoted when you were a child. It also upset me today because I have a cousin that I love, and he had this Christian stuff up, and I said church abused me. Well, then he got in there telling me how it wasn't God's fault. Well, did I say it was God's fault? No, I didn't say it was God's fault. Not in the least. I said it was the church's fault. It was people who think they're worshiping God's fault. So that is what I meant, cousin. You don't really know me if that's what you think, because I talk to God every day and 5 times on Saturday and Sunday because of my sadness and so forth. And I got to go get the garbage can, help my mother out. She doesn't hardly let me do anything. She's very independent. So, that's what I wanted to talk to you about today on Facebook. It's another day without love. Girls trying to keep her chin up, hold her head high, because I am, like I said, through real magic, transmutating into a better life and trying to let go of the past, like being beaten and left for dead, like being abused, and cutting people out of my life who abuse me and who don't treat me like I'm an adult, because I am an adult, responsible for my own life. I know how to drive a car. Of course, I don't feel safe getting out these days because of the Orange Man's thugs who can whisk me away to some concentration camp in another country where I'll be raped and beaten and killed, like Hitler did to the Jewish people. I apologize for the noise. I'm going to have to wait a second when I pull this back, or just try to talk louder. I don't know. But anyway, I worry about the people in California and New York, and I worry about all the protesters across the country, and I also admire them greatly and appreciate them, because I sure cannot be out there marching with them I've already been through so much, but my magic is with them. And, you know, I dreamed about the protesters being attacked, and I have a video somewhere, unless I deleted it, where I was saying they're going to be among you and they're going to attack you. And somebody threw feces once, and I thought that was going to be all. But I did dream more than that, and I did have visions of more than that, and that's what's happening now with the Orange Man and his heartless, ruthless evil. So, you know, and I just like walking too. I'm supposed to exercise to keep from getting diabetes. That's why I was told only 2 glasses of wine, because my glucose was 103. So no sugar for Ricky. I'm more of a salt person anyway. I like salt. But anyway, that's just all I wanted to say today. My heart's broken. You know, I loved Keanu Reeves. I loved Elon Musk, but neither one of them were probably real. But I just gave it a chance, you know, because they kept claiming they were real. And I certainly didn't give them any money. And look, my friends are here again. Let's hope that I can get them on camera. Hello, girls. Did you come to say hi to Ricky? You look so pretty. You know I love you. I had to get you some food today. You be careful out here. You run all over the place, girls. You be careful. I don't know if I got them in the shot. I can't really tell. You know, girls not technical, so. But they always come to say hi to me. All the animals do. And I feed the birds outside every time I cast a spell for protection for everybody every morning. I was born on the 21st of March, so it makes me a sun sorceress. So anyway, according to the books I read, as well as a shaman, as well as a ruined stone sorceress. So anyway, I love you, bless you, and I thank you all for your support, and I try my best to talk to you all as much as I can. And you can still see me goofing up every time I put up a song, because girl always goofs up like Lucy Ricardo. Have a good day.